Hey there, guys and gals, prog noggins alike. This is Dave, and this is Bleeding Edge with no BS reactions, where, hey, the title tells you exactly what it is. I listen to some music, tell you what I think. I don't sugarcoat things. I try to be nice, though. I don't know that there's ever going to be a case where I absolutely positively hate something and I just say it, unless the person who put it out is Roger Waters. Then I might. Yeah, I've done it. So. But that's neither here nor there. Today, I am doing something I haven't done, I guess, for close to 2 years now. And that's partly because I got away a little bit from doing much in the way of song reactions, but I felt like the urge was upon me to do a few more. And partly because I didn't have time, because I was busy doing the other things I was doing and just couldn't really fit song reactions in on a regular basis like I had. But here I am today, blowing through a bunch of things I felt like I wanted to check out live and experience for the first time, share with you folks. And I'd like to dig into stuff that is prog that I don't know, prog adjacent stuff that I don't know. Mr. Bungle is one of those. And it was quite the wild adventure the last time I checked out some of their music. That would have been Squeeze Me Macaroni. Fascinating tune, and desperately made me laugh. I don't think I've got the lyrics turned on in this one, so that might help me pay attention to the music better. Anyway, so I figured I would check this out. This is The Girls of Porn, as you probably already knew from the title and the thumbnail when you clicked on this, so it's not a surprise for you. So let's check it out, see what's going on with Mr. Bungle. I obviously know a lot more about Mr. Bungle now than I did way back in those dusky days when I did a couple of songs. So I'm kind of looking forward to getting back to it and finding out more about this, Mike Patton and crew, and all the fun things that he and they are capable of doing. So without further ado, this would be The Girls of Porn from Mr. Bungle. Buckle up. Fair enough.
Sucking motherfuckers out there. It's time to win a chance to butt bang your daughter's tight.
Now let's be clear. If you see the parental advisory here, they're not kidding.
Virgin cherry ass to caller number 666.
All right, so far, yes, this is quite the fun little tune here. They get the nice bluesy guitars to start off, then they go into the funk jam a little bit there with the bouncy bass and the little bit of the, I don't know how else to describe it later on. Is that the guitar? Is that the bass that sounds kind of squishy? And I don't know. Later on that last passage. A little bit of production tricks here and there where they give you the radio thing going on and the guitar jangling in the background, and even including some horn riffs just to add up and give you that full 70s funk flavor, which I appreciate. They're having some fun with this one, very clearly, a lot of tongue-in-cheek stuff. And I think this first album, they played around a lot more. If I understand correctly, the second album is where they maybe got a little less silly and got a little more serious we'll find out. Maybe I have to try and dig into that one next, but fun so far. It's got a, like I said, a 70s funk feel with a flavor of a little bit of Frank Zappa on top of it. All right, I'm going to complain actually just a slight little bit here. Is there sounds like there's some pretty cool guitar noodling going on in the background there, but I really feel it got buried in the mix. And I wish I could hear it a little bit more clearly over top of the other instruments and the sound bites popping in there. Maybe that's just me, but I kind of wanted to hear that. It sounded like it has some nice, tasty licks to it. No pun intended.
Ladies with amendments behind the hand jobs. Trees, funny bangs, and slapping cheeks with rape, necro, and formalizing. And that sounds just for all you gays. We've got incest, bestiality, too. We got Sade and the sweetest taboo. We got girls who eat your pee and poo. And guys who'd love to fuck your shoe. There's peanut. And we got mamas with so much glee. Since the skill I shall be a crowd. Yeah!
I gotta say, to some degree, I wish I did have some lyrics in front of me here because I'm not sure if what I think I'm hearing is what I'm actually hearing. And I also know there was this whole other part there with a bunch of spoken word, bunch of voices there. I could not pick up everything they were saying. I picked up some things. I guess maybe it wasn't quite spoken word, but it was sung. Not sure how to describe it. Spoken slash sung. Anywho, some of it I wish I was able to follow a little bit more because I know I'm missing jokes in the midst of all this. I did enjoy the little RoboCop reference in there. If you don't know what I mean, well, you're missing out. But yeah, fun little tune so far. And again, it really nails that 70s funk flavor, which in and of itself kind of recalls, the musical stylings of porn. So they're dead on spot here with this, and I'm enjoying the playing. It's got a ways to go yet here, though. I'm a little bit surprised. So I want to see where else they go with this, if they change it up a little bit, if it's going to stay with this kind of same groove that they've been going. But this is definitely getting added to the party playlist. Oh, this can't bode well. I sit here listening to this at the moment because I keep thinking there's going to be something. It's like waiting for that mid-credits sequence in a Marvel film. And if I don't get something out of this other than a bunch of ambient noise for about a minute, I'm going to be disappointed. Well, fuck. Okay, that's all I'm getting from that. All right, I expected more. As soon as I said, "Oh, I wonder what they're going to do for the rest of the song," they played ambient noise. What are you going to do with that, bastards? Anyway, Mr. Bungle continues to be fun and entertaining. They're clearly rock solid players in every level. They replicated the very clearly the sound of 70s funk. Slight bit of disco, but mostly blues and funk, and a little bit of that feel of porn. They continue with the, all right, let's be honest, slightly juvenile humor in there, and I'm juvenile enough to have laughed at a bunch of it and consider it worthy of the playlist. The only thing I guess putting it on a party playlist, that last minute of so of ambient noise is, man, it kind of grinds things to a halt there a little bit, doesn't it? So do they have an abridged version? Is there a single mix? Of course, there's not a single mix, Dave. How's there going to be a single mix? They got to block out most of the words. Is there a clean version? Doesn't seem like that would make sense. Anyway, fun song. Cool stuff, enjoyable. These guys obviously like to have some fun, like to be silly, and can put on a good show and are capable of doing a lot of different things. We'll dig into them down the road future because, like I said, I do understand they got a little more serious down the road and then dialed up the complexity a wee bit, and I want to see what they end up doing with that. So I will get back to them at some point in time. It may be time to move on to the next album, but we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, what do you folks think? I know the Mr. Bungle fans are out there. You folks are a rabid, passionate bunch. What do you think of this option as a song to listen to? What do you think of my thoughts on it? How do you feel about that? What is there a purpose? Do I not know? Was there some in-joke or something that was attached to that last minute or so of ambient sound? Might be something that needs to be clarified, and I'll get the joke. I'm not getting it at the moment. Other thoughts, recommendations for their second album? I know I probably already have a bunch of Mr. Bungle recommendations, but I'll be happy to add to the list. And hey, if one of them gets the most votes, I'll pick that one first. So I'm curious, your thoughts, your comments, let me know. Take a moment if you enjoyed this at all, hit the like button. Do me a favor, check out the other videos. I've got Bleeding Edge interviews with top stars in the world of progressive rock and metal. We've got the Prog Council, which is a monthly meeting of minds to talk about topical issues related to the world of prog. We got some cool stuff coming up for you in the next 2 months, and check out what we've already done so far with the likes of Randy McStein and Jamie Van Dyke of Earthside, and Diana and Moonhead of Trope. So we've had some really great guests, and we've got some really great guests coming up in the next 2 months. I won't say who that is to make sure everybody makes it there when they're scheduled to be. Things happen sometimes. But in the meanwhile, do that like, do the subscribe, hit the bell. Take a moment, check out some merch if you have the opportunity. You want to see if there's something cool you want to buy, or just buy me a coffee if it makes you happy. If not, it's all good. Just as long as you're here enjoying it with me, that's fine by me. So until next time, I'll just let you know, hang loose, never fear to deviate from the norm, and as always, keep it prog.